You know that sound, folks. You bet. It's another ElkWorks Noon Whistle. I'm Chris Trottier.
And I'm John Anzalone, and we have Craig Poshepny from VIP Services, Executive Director, with us today, Chris.
Well, this is pretty exciting.
Very exciting. Craig, you've been down in the Elkhorn area here with VIP for about, is it a year? Over a year now?
I started January 10th of 2022 was my official start date.
And you come to us from beautiful La Crosse, Wisconsin, correct?
I worked in the La Crosse area. I was, went to school in La Crosse, married somebody from La Crosse, and lived there for 33 years in various jobs. So yeah, my last operation was downtown La Crosse, and I just got sick of looking at the river. I needed a change.
Yeah, right. It's too beautiful. Well, thank you, and we appreciate you. And Chris and I have got a chance to get to know you over the last year through Rotary and just general contacts between school and your business. And yeah, it's a pleasure, and you're doing some wonderful things at VIP.
Thank you. We're excited. I came into VIP as I've been in this industry for 20 years. In some capacity working with adults with disabilities. And I was lucky enough to find my calling with an organization back in 2001, I think it was. And it just really stuck with me. I finally felt like I was in an operation or in a business that I could go home at night and feel good about what I did that day. And that's been important.
So Craig, we got the new VIP logo up, which is fresh and exciting. Well done. And I know you've done a lot of work on the strategic implementation and planning side. But tell us a little bit for those viewers who don't know what VIP does. We'll let John turn some more pages there. Tell us a little bit about what VIP Services offers, target audience. Just give us an overview.
Yeah. Well, VIP's been around since about 1970. So I think we're on 53 years here, if my math is right. We provide services for adults with disabilities. We actually have really 5 different pieces of our business. The number one, what people in Walworth County probably recognize, is the white vans. The white vans that are cruising around the county, picking people up, taking them to jobs, taking them to medical appointments. That's actually a partnership with Walworth County, the shared ride program. So that's where you're most likely going to see VIP. You're also going to see we also have an adult day program where community-based, that we're getting people out in the community and introducing them to different parts of our community. So not only are they comfortable in the community, but the community is comfortable with them. Community employment, providing services for adults with disabilities to find a job, help them get a job, keep the job, support them in that job. And then we also do some used to be called RAM, rest area maintenance. So we're actually providing the grounds and upkeep of the rest areas, the one between Elkhorn and East Troy, the ones on the interstate near Janesville and Beloit. So what we are doing is we are providing services to adults with disabilities from really 14 until whatever age, and helping them live better lives, helping them connect in the community. We are just Walworth County, so we're supporting, Elkhorn, Delavan, Lake Geneva, Walworth, Williams Bay, East Troy, and just really supporting that group, supporting a couple hundred people a month to, really try to live better lives is really what we're trying to do, whatever that means.
Right. So, full disclaimer, I am a board member of VIP, and thank you for that opportunity, because I think it's important that as district employees, we're partnering up with really important organizations that are providing services. And so, like from the school side, what are some services you're offering or could offer to schools, K-12 schools, to assist with their students with disabilities transition needs?
Well, as I've gotten to learn a little bit about Elkhorn Schools, and I was not paid to say this, Elkhorn Schools really does a nice job with students. It really do a nice job with these transition age kids that I think in the past maybe fell through the cracks a little bit. You've got your upper level of kids that are college bound from the day they start school, and then they're supported. And then we've got our kids that are, going to struggle and are going to be in the special education department for whatever reason. And we've got this other group of kids that really needs support and guidance. And I think that's where I think Elkhorn School does a great job. And I think VIP can help fill some of that role, helping support them, help provide some training, help help get them employed, support them in employment, giving them some of the skills. Really, what I like to say is building a resume. None of us started off in the current roles that we're in. We built our resume. We're helping them start that resume and hopefully helping them build that resume through some job experiences, just some visiting some communities, maybe some internships. That's where VIP can come in and help these guys with some of that support.
It's a huge partnership. And Craig, you also partnered recently with another group, Seeds of Hope.
Yeah.
VIP and Seeds of Hope are working together, right?
Yeah, and I'll tell you a little bit about we're excited about that. You know, Seeds of Hope is about 3 or 4 years old. They're providing services to adults with disabilities, kind of a day program. So we're competitors, but we're not enemies. And that's what I want people to understand. We wanted, as organizations, we want to do the best we can to support people. So we had some retail space here in our building here at 811 South Geneva Street, right across the street from Elkhorn High School. I'm looking at the high school right now. It's raining pretty hard out, by the way. And
softball may be canceled tonight.
It might be. It might be. I don't know if practice can. I can't make that call just yet, but I'll let you know. We had this. We have some retail spaces we weren't utilizing, so we got together, talked about it, and partnering with Seeds of Hope, and we're going to put a farm market store in. So Seeds of Hope produces some vegetables, some flowers, some things like that. And they sell them in various farm markets across the county. So we said, why don't we have a retail spot? Have a kind of a set retail spot, out of the weather, consistent. They know where to come. You know where to get your stuff. So we're partnering with them. Our hope is to be open by Mother's Day, and have some plants and things ready to roll. The key to this is not only is it providing retail goods for the county, it's also providing training opportunities for adults with disabilities. So the people that Seeds of Hope support, some of the people that we support, will be working in the store, learning some things, gaining some skills, and hopefully advancing theirs if they choose to go in a career like that. If they choose to stay around, they can volunteer. Also, some of the youth from the school, I've already been contacted that they'd like to come over and volunteer and help out in this retail establishment. So it's a great opportunity. It's providing some skill building and some opportunities for adults and youth with disabilities. It's providing a need, and it's helping Seeds of Hope grow their base. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's true. That's a true partnership, and that is my number one goal as the leader, is to partner and collaborate. We can't do this alone. We can't be successful on our own.
Hey, Craig, just out of curiosity, because I really don't know. Why are you guys laughing?
All right. Here it comes.
Who do you have help remodel that space?
We have help, and maybe Chris, you could talk about. There's a great group of kids that I think are coming over from the TC. They're down at the technical college down just a little south of us.
Yeah, that
are kind of filling some holes and doing some painting and doing just some great hands-on labor, and that's a group that I think Chris works with.
Yeah, that's our Elkhorn Youth Build, which just finished a home up in Whitewater, and we're waiting for a new grant. But again, that was a great partnership. Like when you talk about your role on just connecting people, and I think this is where, like for John and I, that's kind of like what our role is, and the power of our positions is the ability to develop relationships, creates opportunities for kids, and really lifts up everybody in Walworth County. So. Yeah, so our kids are really excited about that opportunity. So thank you for allowing us to do that.
Yeah, I was all over there. They were doing some painting yesterday. We gave them some paint, gave some things, and we certainly appreciate it. I mean, do we have staff that could do it? Great, but give these guys an opportunity to learn some skills. This is fairly low-level skill building for them. This isn't like with a hammer and nails, but it's a great opportunity. It gets them something to do. And what we're doing is everything we try to do is try to increase the skills of the people that we're working with, so to build their resume and make them more employable. That's really what we want to do.
Yeah, and I think you're humble when you say that, Craig, because I think I've been in Elkhorn a long time, and VIP does some amazing things, and you've kind of raised the bar on that as far as not, before you said providing services, and I think you provide so much more than services, and so many opportunities for not only the people that are employed by VIP, but the, youth build, and the people from VIP come over to the high school once a week and do activities, and like all these things and all these interactions with community and school. I mean, Yeah, they're pretty amazing. And I know you're a humble guy and you're probably humble about saying what you're doing, but you've upped the bar. Like, you're doing some really good things.
Great. Chris knows me well enough. I'm not that humble. And my
Yeah,
wife tells me I'm not that.
that was
I don't think I've ever been called that, but thank you, John. That's very nice of you.
I should say, knowing you, you're humble
on this call right now. Isn't it?
You're humble on the Noon Whistle today, so I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Hey, Craig, tell us about some. Obviously, you just said like one of your goals as a leader is to bring people together. Talk about maybe some upcoming events that VIP is offering as a way to just build more community around VIP.
Yeah. We put together a kind of a promotions plan. So each month of the year, we want to have something going on that we can put on our website and on Facebook and help us continue to connect with the community. And as you look at our logo, connecting our community, VIP services, VIP doesn't really mean anything. It's just some letters. You can put it wherever what you want. When people think of VIP, I want to think them connecting our community. That's really what we're doing, from our transportation to our community employment to our collaborations with other organizations. So each month we want something. We did a food drive in partnership with the school, helped us out a little bit. We did a food drive in December. We recognize some local businesses that have hired adults with disabilities and successful employment, and thanking them. We had our Vegas night. We did our first annual Vegas night in February that helped raise awareness, and obviously we launched our new logo. And last month it was Brain Injury Awareness Month. This month we've got some other things going on. So moving forward, we're gonna recognize Earth Day. We're gonna recognize with kind of partnership with our new farm stand, our farm market store. I got to make sure I said farm market store, and Cinco de Mayo, and then we have our biggest fundraiser of the year in June 5th is our golf outing. And it's really a great event. It's been going on for a long time, and it gets a lot of people involved in the community. We do it at the Bigfoot Country Club, which is a really nice course. And as a golfer, I really appreciate the opportunity to play at a course that level. I'm not a member there, but we have
not yet.
We're not yet. I don't know. I don't have time to play enough golf to justify that. That's my wife says. But
if someone wanted to golf in the golf outing or sign up a foursome, how do they do that?
They can go to our website. We'll have some things going on there, some things posted there. I'll be continuing. We'll be putting some things on Facebook. So we're really going to be pushing it over the next month here. So if you're interested in participating, either playing or just coming to dinner or just being part of it, like I said, this is our opportunity to really kind of showcase VIP services, and the people of Walworth County have been so generous, and some of the businesses and individuals in this county have been very generous to VIP over the years, and we're very fortunate to have that support. So this is kind of our red carpet event, and it happens to fall on June 5th at a golf outing. I mean, how much better is that? So yeah. We're also in the process of updating our website. So our website is kind of in its infancy stage. We have some pieces to it that are done, but we're going to be rolling that out here pretty quick. A little more interactive, a little better looking website. Just really help you, guide you, and get you to all the different services and the things that we can provide, from the transportation to the other things that we do. So really,
I guess if someone wanted apparel with VIP on it to help support VIP, where would they go for that?
I think there's a local organization, John, where you can help me out with the name of that. That's
are you at Overwear Apparel?
Overwear Apparel, that's it. Overwear Apparel.
Yeah, that's a local company.
That's a great organization. That we're kidding. We're working with Overwear Apparel that we put together our own piece. So you can go on the Overwear Apparel site. You can go down, you can buy stuff from anything you want for Elkhorn High School. You can also buy stuff for VIP. We've got our own link, and then you can buy things right. You can go right to that link and pick something out and pay for it and buy it right there. So our employees are so excited about it. I know we kind of launched the site, I think it was last Thursday or Friday, and I know we had a whole bunch of orders already. So we're excited to see people in the community, not only our employees, but other people wearing the new VIP logo proudly as we you know, as we change signage and you'll see the changes on the vans and on the building, that's going to take time. You know, that's going to take time, but yeah, so we're excited about getting the new logo out there, the fresh look, you know, still the great organization that we've been for 53 years, but just kind of refresh. Every once in a while, you just need to shake things up a little bit. And this was our way of doing that.
Well, we appreciate all VIP and everything you're doing for the community, and obviously welcome to the community. And it's about that time of the show where we do some shout outs. So Craig, we'll give you your first opportunity to either shout out to somebody or give thanks.
You know, when I left lacrosse and I moved to this area, people said, well, they're not as nice as lacrosse people. I'll tell you what, there's nice people everywhere. And Elkhorn and Walworth County has proved it to me. So a shout out to the great people I met in this area and how supportive they are of me and VIP services. So,
well, thanks for including us in your circle.
Yeah, that's great. John, what about you?
You know what? I'm going to thank our civic and nonprofit organizations within our area. I think they do so much for everybody and all sorts of groups and organizations. And yeah, there's a lot that wouldn't be possible without them. So thank all of them.
I love it. And I'm also I'm gonna do a shout out to one of our economic development organizations. I'm sitting in their office right now, Walworth County Economic Development Alliance with CETA. They are, if you're not a member, I would encourage everybody to become a member and follow them on their website and their social media accounts. They do a great job to continue, like all of us, to make Walworth County a destination for everyone. And
I got one more thing, Chris, before we hit the button here.
Okay, John, go ahead.
Well, I'm just, as we've talked and I've looked, I just wanted, what is that statue or behind you there, Craig? What is that thing behind you by your printer? Could you bring that? What is
that
it?
A bobblehead, John?
That's a bobblehead of Michael Scott from The Office. I'm a fan of The Office.
All right.
I need to be reminded every day, be a good leader, but don't be Michael Scott.
Okay.
Perfect.
At first I thought it was you. I thought maybe it was a bobblehead of you.
No, mine would have to have gray hair.
Yeah.
Good point.
All right. On that note, thanks, Greg, for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
And John, anything before we hit the whistle?
Thank you. Awesome.